Samantha was 24, but her life felt empty. She had parents, friends, classmates, yet inside she was deeply lonely. Her parents were successful business owners, always busy with meetings, phone calls, and late-night work. They provided everything she needed, except time, love, and real conversations. At home, the silence was heavy. There was no fun, no family dinners filled with laughter, no moments of connection. Day after day, Samantha lived without a single genuine smile. At her university, things weren't any better. She talked to classmates, sat with friends in the cafeteria, even joined group projects. But no one understood her pain. While others laughed, she sat quietly, her mind running elsewhere. When she tried to watch movies, she couldn't focus. When she studied, the stress piled up until her head throbbed. Even in conversations, she nodded along but barely heard the words. And at night, sleep refused to come. One night, around 1 a.m., she suddenly woke up, tears flooding her eyes. She sat on the edge of her bed, crying in the dark. Between sobs, she whispered, "I don't want to live anymore. No one understands me. I'm invisible. I'm done." The next morning, she dragged herself through her routine. Shower, breakfast, makeup, but her face remained blank, her heart heavy. At university, while the professor lectured, Samantha sat in silence, staring at her notebook. She wasn't listening. She couldn't. But someone noticed. During the break, a classmate named Daniel walked over. "Hey, I don't want to bother you, but I've noticed you look different, like something's weighing on you. Are you okay? You can talk to me if you want." Samantha shook her head quickly. "I'm fine, really." But Daniel didn't leave. His eyes were calm, patient. Finally, her walls cracked and the words tumbled out between tears. She told him everything. How a year ago she had been in a relationship with someone she loved deeply, only to find out he had cheated on her. How at first she thought she had healed, but now the loneliness was worse than ever. She felt like she had no one to share her emotions with, not even her parents. Their business mattered more than her feelings. Her voice trembled. "Day by day, I'm dying inside. I can't enjoy anything. I can't find happiness. I'm just alone." Daniel listened carefully. Then he said softly, "I understand. Look, I'm not asking for a relationship, but maybe I could just be someone you talk to. No expectations, just conversations. When you feel low, we can talk. It might help." At first, Samantha shook her head. "No, I don't trust anyone anymore. I'm not interested in relationships or friendships. I can't go through that again." But Daniel didn't give up. He replied, "You don't need to trust me right away. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not asking for love or even friendship. Just let's talk sometimes. That's all." Something in his voice felt genuine. Finally, she agreed. And so, their conversations began. Small at first, a message here, a short talk after class there. But slowly, Samantha changed. For the first time in years, she began to smile. She laughed at jokes, enjoyed her walks home, and even started sleeping a little better. Daniel noticed the change, and it filled him with quiet happiness. He cared deeply for her, more than he expected, but he never said it, because he remembered his promise. He had told her he wasn't here for love, just conversation. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and without realizing it, Samantha began to fall for him. She thought to herself, maybe he's the one. Maybe he's my soulmate. He listens to every word I say. He cares. He understands. But then doubt struck. How can I tell him? I told him from the beginning I wasn't interested in relationships. What if he feels betrayed? What if he walks away? What if I lose the only person who makes me feel alive again? At the same time, Daniel struggled with the same feelings. He loved her deeply, but held it in. If I tell her, what if she shuts me out? She's finally happy. I can't risk breaking that. So, neither spoke. They just continued their conversations, hiding their hearts behind silence. Both in love, both afraid, both holding on to the fragile bond that saved them. And sometimes, silence is safer than confession. If you're struggling with loneliness, stress, or depression, please remember you're not alone. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Someone out there will listen, just like Daniel listened to Samantha.